Let's look at an example of sleeping a thread. Now, in this example, we had created two simple runnables, and we ran one called first runnable and the other one called second runnable. Now, looking down at the run method itself, this is where we're going to go here. Now, before we decide to sleep anything, let's actually run this and let's see what happens. Now, before I hit run, I'd like you to pay close attention to the console and how fast these threads run, because we're just running them as quick as we can, or as quick as the scheduler will allow. Now, that was pretty fast. And as you see, we actually run through each of these, and scrolling up, even some of these are going to be fairly indeterministic as far as, which one was run, but they were all fairly fast. Now, let's just go, this is just an example. Let's say we've got a requirement that if, let's do thread dot current thread dot get name dot equals, let's just say if it equals second, we're runnable, right? If it equals second runnable, then let's do thread dot sleep. And let's sleep for, let's say, 500 milliseconds only. I don't want to take too long to do it. Now, I did save, and the first thing you'll notice is that we've got a problem. So what's the problem? Let's go over here and let's click on this. It actually says that this throws an interrupted exception. Would I like to surround it with a try-catch? Well, of course, I need to. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to call this. So I'm going to surround this with a try-catch. And it's going to call the interrupted exception if one is occurring. Now, this is going to allow me to sleep only the second thread. Now, as I scroll down here, notice, we were running the second thread ahead of time. Let's rerun this and let's see what happens now. Now, what I want you to pay close attention to is in here in the console. When we run this, you're going to notice that as soon as we get to the second runnable, there's going to be a delay, which is going to be a 500 millisecond sleep. And then mostly all of the first runnables will be finished by that time. And then as the next second runnables are run, you're going to notice each and every one of those threads has this delay. So let's actually rerun this and look at it. Now we see we're now running the second runnables. It's not that much of a delay, but it is a 500 millisecond delay for each and every second runnable that is actually running as we sleep this thread.